2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
So it looks like he aims to beat Justin Thomas, hey? Should add an extra bit of excitement to our coverage today.
Yeah, that goes without saying, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I can't think of someone I would rather not go up against than Justin Thomas. He has every single competitive bone in good working order in his body.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. Currently in first position. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down. On a nice line.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side. That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Handy out of the bunker there. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
This for a birdie run.
This is on a great line.
That's very impressive.
This player is putting for fun.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Has to putt this one downhill.
This one's dialed in. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will move him to 6 under par. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. And there it is. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Choosing the 9-iron here. And he's safely on the green. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking really good.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Putting for birdie. Okay, steady now. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Great looking shot this. A birdie putt awaits. Hey, nice looking line. That wasn't your best effort, was it? 5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, he'll take that. Leading by 3 strokes now. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
That should find the surface. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This is a good chance. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back 9s.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Is tracking.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
That dog will hunt.
8 under for the day. Currently in top spot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Good sounding strike, that one. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Putting for birdie here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Well done. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's the right pace. This should drop. Oh, what a super shot. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
That's 9 under par for the round. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Nice out the rough here.
This would be a great up and down. 11 feet left to the hole. Well, that's a nice line. Nicely holed and for par. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Putting for an eagle. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
I like the look of this. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Just didn't drop. And tapping in for par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Ooh. Ha, right at it from out of the bunker. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. He has this putt to save his par. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Needs this to kick a bit left. Wow, what a shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh, nice looking putt. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. He sits in first position. Teeing off here at the fourth.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the third shot. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Yes, they've made it.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Getting ready to play their third. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. A chance to pick up a couple of shots maybe on the scorecard, because this is a short par 5.
In the lead and could extend it with a birdie or an eagle on this short hole.
Wow. We let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Setting up in the first cut here. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Yeah, good job. Nice par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. You've reached a par 3. Let's keep our laser focus.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Well played. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Yeah, that one will play. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. And there it is. Currently 14 under for the event. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Come on, get down. Not a bad play, that one. Henny, You've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Currently in first position. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Is that right? I think so. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Not the result they were after there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with their 4th. How close was that to going down? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
It's looking solid.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Going with the hybrid. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play. Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
This one's for birdie. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well done. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Strong par 4, your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
For the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This shot from about 190 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. That was a gallant attempt. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are in front of a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Found the green side rough. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that will do it for this player today. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Well, you always have to love somebody who's got a big fat lead in their chances. But listen, There's only one way to go, and that's straight down. So let's hope that Johnny Miller doesn't pop up out of nowhere and start yelling "joke" at him, because that would be disastrous.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Ooh. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
If it's up, it could be in. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently sitting in first place. Time to tee off at the second. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Unable to find the green on this one. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's frustrating. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And now that finds him in first place. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Lining up from the sand now. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And how's that ball lying?
Yeah, this ball's sitting up perfect. He's going to have a great lie.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Yeah, nicely holed. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Already in first place, trying to make that margin larger.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Didn't that look good for a long time? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
He sits in first position. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, we've arrived at a par 4 hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This is looking pretty good in the air. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Well done. Take the birdie. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. 14 feet to the cup. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? And here we are with the 3rd shot. And down it goes. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up. Headed for the green. Well struck. Might it be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 13th. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Beautiful shot.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Not much work left for the par either, Luke.
11 feet to the cup.
An important par save.
Tracking. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Exit, stays left even. Getting ready to play their third. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Here we are at the 17th tee.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ouch, that hurts. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. This one started out on a good line. Good putt, that. Currently in first position. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
And choosing the 8-iron here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. A birdie putt awaits.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now, round 3 is in the books, and that is the top spot on the leaderboard that they possess. That's better than most.
Well, you like to think so. You always want to be in the lead, but with one round to go, you got a host of players trying to chase down this leader.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage on behalf. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going to this final round.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. He's currently sitting in first place. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think. That always looked wet, didn't it? Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. And that's an untimely double bogey. They never look good on the scorecard, but our leader still has a chance to bounce back themselves. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Lining up the birdie putt here. Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the fourth. Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured, their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Where did that come from? That's not his style. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Get in the hole. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. That's great golf there. So close to the eagle. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
That was clinical. Beautifully played.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, that was a touch of class. I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That was pummeled. Great drive. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt for par here. Good looking putt. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. That's some good golf right there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. Oh, just missed. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That is hunting for the hole. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one heading towards the green. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 8 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Hey, that's a chance. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. He sits in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Second shot here on the 12th.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
And here we are with the third shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Choosing the 9-iron here.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Little birdie look in here.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one might need to sit, sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Just didn't drop. A bogey putt awaits. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Rich, good chance to get this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in 2. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
16 feet to the cup. Like the look of this one. That will work. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He's got a bit of trouble here. Bad lie just off the fairway. Ouch.
A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. How close was that to going down? Never known a pro who doesn't like a 63. Let's hold this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been.
Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.